Libra, welcome to your monthly reading of February 2022 here on the Astroflower channel. If you don't know much about the Astroflower, it's normal. It's a new concept. It's been brewing up over the last 30 years of energy healing that I've been doing, and it's finally come out with books and stuff like that, and this YouTube channel. So if you want to find a little bit more about the Astroflower, please go down to the links in the description below. There's an introduction video that will help you to understand the petal system and the elements and the qualities that go into making up your particular flower. We also have the sister channel in there, which is called Cymatic TV, where we do energy updates, and that's according to the sun and how the sun is vibrating, according to the earth, and then according to your chakra and your aura system. So we will be doing a monthly reading. As I said, we'll be using the petal system here, and in this petal system we've got 4 basic petals which are concerned with your karmic path. So that's the first week. The second week is this section here, petal 5 and petal 7, which is all to do with how your guides sort of try and coordinate the reality around you, where you sort of get coincidences and stuff like that. And then the upper petals 8 and 9, that's to do with your subconscious, and that's the third week. That's how your guides help you with that mental conversation or the spiritual conversation that we all have within inside us. And then petal 10 is the 4th week, and the 4th week, where it's basically your interface with the reality that is around you. So basically we'll be reading it like that, but we'll be crossing over, seeing what your guides have got to say, see what the universe has got to say, because that's what it does in petals 1 and 2, and these are your karmic paths. So that was a longer spiel than I thought I was going to do. I was saying to myself, don't talk too much at the beginning, and I'm not allowed to say either, so pull me up on it, Okay, so Libra, let's just see what's going on for you in this coming month, and we will be clarifying at the end, etc. So please do watch right through to the end to get the full picture of how this is shaping up for you in the month of February. Already there seems to be a running theme here, certainly to do with it's mainly to be a lot to do with love and emotions, really, this month here. We'll have to see how this sort of plays out, but already it's looking like this could be interesting for you. I think it may be the starting of the month may be a little bit difficult for you. There's a lot of things going on here. So you've got let's start on the spiritual sort of side. So you have the Knight of Cups, bearer of gifts, bearer of love, and that sort of thing, going on a journey that's a bit sort of love orientated. So that's what the universe is trying to bring into your life in this sort of beginning part of February, in this first week in February. And then you've got the 7 of Wands, which is a bit about sort of sitting in your own protection, knowing who you are, sitting upon the journey that you've already done. And people will come and sort of try and knock you off your perch and or make you feel a little bit uncomfortable and stuff like that, but just staying within your bubble, staying within your sphere of who you are. That's your karmic sort of path this month on the spiritual front. So I wouldn't sort of push it too hard in many areas. We'll have to see what the cards say when we're sort of doing clarification. And then on the physical front, on your karmic path, there's this. So it is on the physical path. So it might be the end of a passionate love affair that you could have had with something within the physical world. That might be your karmic path. It might be a case of having to deal with stuff in order not to lose it, maybe. Because you do get the Page of Wands next to there, and it sort of seems like the Page of Wands is giving you fresh ideas. That's what the universe is sort of saying to you. You know, there's fresh ideas there to be had, and it can help you across a passage that is quite difficult, but it's certainly learning about expressing your ideas and exploring them. And then, so, you know, that's what you have on the sort of in the first week. It does look like this first week's going to be pretty, excuse me, pretty hectic, pretty traumatic, to be honest. You know, I'm not going to tell you sweet lies. I'm going to tell you how it is. I'd rather you know the truth than anything else. So, you know, it's a starting process in this first week, and it will play out over the rest of the month. And I think patience is the word of the month for you guys. Let's go on the spiritual front. Let's see what's going on here with the Page of Wands. So we've got two pages going on opposite each other. This is a Page of Wands here. A flighty energy, passionate energy. Can be slightly sporadic in times. So huge amounts of activity going on, then moments of pause. And it's definitely learning about things, learning to involve yourself in the world around you, I think. That's what the guides are trying to encourage you to do in this second week. And you can, on the second week, I'd say it's much more on the spiritual sort of front rather than the physical front, because on the physical side in the second week, you've got patience, or temperance, sorry. Yeah, and temperance is a card of patience, but it's also a card of allowing, because of that patience, you can allow your spirit to grow. You can allow the potential vibration within you to build. And the temperance has its arm on the sun, and the moon is sitting on his other hand. So he's tied into the understanding of unforeseen vibrations and stuff like that, but also he's tied into that physical chronological world, which we call the material life. So, you know, being born, living, autumn, spring, and all of those sort of things. So on the physical side, it's sort of wait. Bide your time, wait. That's what it's saying more than anything else. Don't do anything rash by the looks of things. Although the universe is giving you lots of ideas, don't act on them as yet. That's what appears to be coming in from your guides. So on the spiritual sort of front, in the third week, you have the Emperor. So because of this going out and this, you know, protecting yourself in a way, as the universe is trying to encourage you to go on that journey of love, you know, there is a certain protection that is within yourself, which, you know, might be holding back the horses a little bit more than they should be. We'll see. And the Emperor there, so this is your subconscious as well. This is, you know, sorry, there's two you knows already that I need to get rid of. The third week is the accumulation of all of this, and it's asking you to sort of, with that patience that you should have done within your physical and your material world, in your spiritual sense, you don't have to go flying off the handle. You can be just waiting and patiently biding your time by the looks of things. On the other side, you have strength as well. Which is not the fastest of cards, let's be honest. It's the strength of inner being, inner strength. So strength can be expressed in, say, like muscular, but it also can be expressed in strength of spirit, strength of mental. That's why it's got the lamb and the lion in the whole sort of card. and with the heart in the middle. And it's that really go-between as well, which Libra is, you're really good at that. You do a lot of that go-between, and you go through the heart, see how things fit, and before you make the decisions and before you head off. The interesting accumulation of it all is that Six of Cups. So that could well be someone coming back into your life that you haven't seen for a long time. It could be good. It could bring up new sort of feelings and sensations, which may tie into, funnily enough, those two cards there. This giving you the freeing up energy, and this giving you the emphasis to move on. And this person coming back could well be the person you needed at the beginning of the month, and it's manifested by the end of the month. Yeah. It looks quite calm, let's put it that way. Although you have a couple of pages and they are swords and wands, it does look reasonably quite calm. The other interesting thing that you got in there is that Fool card. Now that Fool is the leap of faith, and maybe within inside you, and this is what the patience is all about, contradicting the Page of Swords in a way, that you want to go on, you want to go faster, you want to do things, you want to just do that leap of faith. You might feel sort of like a childish sort of energy that generally flows through this month of waiting for spring. It's almost like a child waiting for Christmas to happen. And that could be flowing through you at the moment. And the universe and your guides, majoritarily, they sort of saying, wait, because things are obviously brewing. There's no doubt about it. But brewing where, and where is it going to? Just sort of say the Six of Cups is at the bottom of the pack. These are my travel pack. This is for clarification. So let's just see how this sort of flows through this month. We're going to connect your karmic path with your second week on both sides. And then we're going to connect the reality, so your third week and fourth week, and then see what the running energy is going through your month. So let's see what this Knight of Cups, is all about, mixing with the Seven of Wands. So, it's a love offer, but you seem to be a bit protective about it. Maybe that's the experience of what you're going through, sort of saying, I don't think I really want to risk it for a biscuit this week or, this month. Let's just see what happens there. So you've got the Eight of Wands. So it's coming in quickly at the same time. You may feel a bit of pressure on you, which will be even better if you sit within your Emperor sort of power. It's almost as if your guides are caught in, not necessarily in two, because these three cards here are all to do with your guides. You've got the Emperor, the Strength and the Temperance. They're all sort of sit and wait sort of cards. And you've got the one that's the Page of Wands. Let's just see how that Seven of Wands going to the Eight of Wands. Seven of Wands, it's clarifying what I said earlier on, basically. It's sort of saying what I said earlier on, that you may feel like you're in protection mode, and although, pretenders to your heart or to your emotions may be present, you may not feel like in the mood to accept callers. The connecting energy of it all is because under the surface, maybe you are manifesting something. And this is it. I think I think February will be a good month for you to see where you sit and how you sit. Yeah? That was the Three of Swords that came out. And I wasn't quite ready to go into that section there. So don't keep chucking them out like that. And I think that's sort of sitting under the surface. and you're ready to jump onto a timeline or jump onto a path that, you know, should be good for you if you've dealt with it. Let's see what's going on here. So headache, 5 of swords. It looks like it's a good idea if you walk away from that heartache of the 3 of swords by the looks of things. Let's see what's going for the page of swords and moving it up. It's judgment, and it's making that call in order to free yourself up. Yeah, it looks like it hurts, but it's something to make some sort of call and make it clear for yourselves. Let's just see what the make it clear for yourself. The Ace of Wands. So the start of the passionate journey. These 2 cards here seems to be that underlying energy that's coming through for the following month. Let's see what's going on, how it connects between the realities that we've got up the top here. I'm just going to connect these 2 up here, see what the connecting energy between the 2. Temperance. So it's reflecting itself. It's really paying into that Emperor sort of energy. And patience is a virtue. So listen to yourself. Healing is needed from this situation here. So on the physical side, it's, you know, it's definitely, it might be difficult this month. There seems to be, it doesn't seem to be a tower. The tower's not actually come up, so it might come up later on, but it certainly hasn't come up down the bottom. So maybe this has been a thing that's been brewing for some time. I think more of a case of it's something that's there now. So let's just connect these 2 and the realities up the top. So the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so it's being shut out of a situation, but then that could be the fact that you are sitting within your own power, your own space, your own protection. Therefore, you're willingly cutting yourself out of social activities that you just don't feel up for at the moment. Let's see what this side connects with it. Reflecting again. So there's a lot of reflection going on between these cards here. And it seems to be coming back to the surface. So right at the beginning of the month, it's coming back at the surface at the end of the month. If you have had the strength in order to make those decisions. Let's just see what the connecting thing between the whole lot is. Gee whiz. Would you believe it? You know, I say, you know, again, definitely someone coming in, back into your life. This doesn't necessarily mean, you know, it could be an old friend that you can chat to, you know, have a cup of tea with and talk about old times and just do old things and stuff like that. It looks like, it looks like someone's coming in. Let's just connect these 3 levels here with the whole lot, and let's just see what the overall thing is. There's definitely something coming up fast through you in February. It'd be interesting to see what the end card comes out with. That leap of faith has got to go with clear decisions. And probably this is what the patience is all about. It's sort of saying to you, with that inner child within you at the moment, don't take that leap yet. Don't take that leap. I think that's what your guides are trying to say to you. Prepare, manifest. That's what a magician does. The moment the magician manifests, it's because he's been working on something for a very long time. So, you know, get those ideas clear in your thoughts. I said, you know, again, that must be 4 now. If you get those clear thoughts and start working on the plans within you, looks like March will be a bit of a month. And the King of Cups, there is definite sort of love progression that comes in at the end of the month here. Being patient with yourself and with the world around you creates space in order for things to grow. your love, or a love-fulfilled life? That's more of a question of that, because lovers haven't come up, the Two of Cups haven't come up, but I think it's a case more that you want to live a life that you love, Libra. So there you go. I hope you do. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that helped you out, Libra. Subscribe, click that bell and all of that malarkey, because it helps us out. Helps us out with the algorithm with YouTube. It doesn't cost you anything. All of these are free. Yeah. Don't forget, Libra, life should be fun, even in the difficult times. So please do enjoy.